tone. Oh, your leader goes over in a bad spot as he has to let the field go through. So now Jeremy Potter, your TQ, going to have work to do. Back-to-back A-mains, he's kind of had that happen. He was able to get back up to the 2 spot in 4-wheel. The late skills are a little wider. We'll see how he can get through, but they are also a longer main. 10 minutes to go in this one. And he's already got 4 spots back. Oh, caution coming out of the straightaway. So that is Nick Diekler out in front. Pips making a move up to the 2. So Carson from the 3 to the 2. Nick from the 2 to the 1. Jeremy Potter is there in the back, still working through the rest of the field now. Has a mistake. As far as I could tell, he was his own. I did not see Nick get into him. So Nick, Carson, and Derek, your top 3. Joe all the way up to the 4 from the 8 spot. Oh, drag race. Dortmund going to hang on to it over Martell. Potter sneaks by Martell as well. So Dortmund, your only sportsman buggy guy, who's also in the A of NCT E-Buggy, as he has fallen back to the 11. So your leader now with some space, that is Diekler against Tips, Rashid, and Scales, and Potter. Caution on the front straight, caution on the front straight, stay far side, and clear. So Nick stretching it out now, but then we got a freight train through the rest of the field. That's Jeremy trying to air pass over Joe. Joe just going to give it up in the switchback section. So that's going to put Potter to the 4, Scales back to the 5. As Nick continues to lead it around, he has fast out of the race, 31.5. So Jeremy and Nick Diekler down in front. Phipps still hanging on to that 2. Rashid and Potter in the 4, Scales in the 5. So Nick has stretched out a little bit. Then it's a 4-car freight train. Then it is Corby. And it looks like Frawley up there now. And then Dortmund, Wilbur, Wonders, Martell, and Adams. Your leader in the Mount Pasco right there in the white, black, and orange buggy with the white wheels, black wing. Over the double and down the straightaway he goes. Phipps hanging on to that 2 spot. Been there all race long so far, but Rashid and Potter are coming. Joe Scales goes upside down. Going to lose touch with that lead pack just a bit now. Potter all over the back door of Derek. Looking to the inside, can't make it stick. Derek going to try and stay tight on the pipe, not give Jeremy any room to get to the inside. Your leader Nick Diekler in the Mount Pasco right now. Carson in the 2, Rashid in the 3, trying to hang on to that podium spot. All right there, Jeremy looking inside, can't make it happen. Derek able to jump far enough out on Mount Pasco. And then Jeremy trying to go a little bit into the peaking corner, can't make it happen once again. So Nick Diekler continuing to stretch it out, 5.1 seconds now the gap between him and Carson. As Nick going to have to start dealing with the first bit of lap traffic. So we are 4 minutes into this one before we even run into any lap traffic. Just shows you how fast all these guys are going. As Taylor Wonders is going to be the first one in the lap traffic. And he's going to go ahead and call that one a wrap. So Taylor Wonders pulling it off early, so that's going to be Nick Diekler, Carson, Derek, Jeremy, Joe, Mark, Corby, Tyler. So Wilbur, then Martell, Evan, Matt, and Taylor Wonders. So your leader into Mount Pasco right now. Carson Phipps upside down in the switchback section, so Potter now back to the 2. Your TQ has gone from 12 back to 2 in about 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So we got 5 down, 5 to go. 5 down, 5 to go. Halfway point of this one. Rashid also getting by Carson. So Rashid to the 3 now. Carson down to the 4. Nick continuing to stretch it out now with a 7.2 second lead. So clean laps here will secure A1 for Nick Beekler with 4:45 to go. As Matt lets him slide to the inside. As Derek and Carson continue to battle through that little hip table roller coaster section. Carson go to the inside. Derek driving right in front of him. Carson not letting him know he has not gone away to the inside on the triple. Carson making the move. Derek getting it back by. Derek's going to go ahead and give that back. Derek didn't like the way he got that pass, so he's going to make the judgment call there that he wants to make it a little cleaner than that with 4 to go. So lots of racing left in this one. 7.2 was the gap. It is now 6.5. So Jeremy with just under half a race behind you, Mike. Thank you, Corey. So we'll see if Jeremy Potter can reel it in. The battle continues for that 3rd spot, though, between Carson and Derek. Oh, Derek really tight on the pipe there, trying to look inside on the table. Can't make it happen. Carson slams the door, but hits the pipe, loses a little bit of momentum. Into the mountain section they go. Heading back into the peaking corner. Carson kisses the concrete once again. And drag race down the straightaway. It is Carson. Oh, Derek looking to the inside. Had a look there as Carson pushed wide. That battle for the 3. Still best on the track right there. That's a clean one by Derek as Carson stuck it in nose first. So Derek had the run out of that table as Carson's buggy abruptly stopped. So Derek Rashid now moving up to the 3. It was 6.1 last time by. It is now 5.8. So chipping away goes Jeremy Potter on that lead of Nick Beekler as Nick continuing to work through a little bit of the lap traffic now in the switchbacks. With 2:45 to go, it is a 6-second lead essentially. Is that going to be too much for Jeremy to overcome here in the later stages of this one? So Mark Frawley, you will have leader coming up on you soon. So Mark going to hold wide and let Nick go underneath. And Matt doing the same for Jeremy, thank you. And it's down to 4.1 seconds now with 2:15 to go on the clock. Jeremy continuing to reel in Nick Beekler. It's about a second a lap, but that would mean they need about 5 more laps, and I don't know if we have that on the race clock. So it's Nick Beekler heading back into the teaching corner and over the double. Oh, and Jeremy makes a bobble in the teaching corner, but does have it down to 3.7 seconds with 1:50 to go. It's Nick, Jeremy, Derek, Carson, Joe, Tyler, Evan, Colby, Tyler, Mark Foley, and Matt currently how they run. Looks like Tyler getting by Joe down the straightaway. So the battle for 2 and 3 rages on a little bit. Derek has stretched away from Carson. And it looks like Nick has stretched this one back out. Comes across 32-2 to a 31-7. So I lied. It's 3.3 seconds now with 1:15 to go on the clock. That's still a lot of time left to go with only 3 laps to do it. Nick hanging on to that top spot, has been out front since that early mistake by Jeremy, but Jeremy has been reeling him in. Please be aware that the white, orange, and black buggy, as well as the white, purple, and blue buggy are in a race. We are in the final minute of this one. Heading back into the teaching corner goes Potter. Here comes Beekler. Beekler steps it up, straps it up, 31.8. 31 flat, best lap of the race for Jeremy Potter. It is now 2.4 seconds as they head into the roller coaster section with 45 seconds to go. It will be this one plus 1 more. Oh, but Jeremy rolling it over after that initial double, and then again after the triple. So all that time that he had just gained now lost in a 3rd rollover for good measure. With 25 seconds to go on the clock, 9:30 down, 25 seconds to go. So in the final 10 seconds right now, all the battles have kind of gone away from this one. That's Beekler now stretching it out, racing to the line. Drivers, Tyler, you will be the first one done. In that 5 spot, Evan going to get the 6. Fields slipping down to the 7. So it is going to be Nick Beekler taking A main number 1, Jeremy in the 2.